Hey everybody, and welcome back to Slowpoke Racing and to the Ultimate Racing League. And although we've got a few cars lined up in front of us, this is not what we're here for. This is just going to be a bit of a background show. I'm actually doing another driver interview with one of our, how do we describe him? One of our more outspoken drivers, and it's one that I've been dying to have a chat with for a long while, and it's Hodgy. Welcome, Hodgy.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
And are we going to keep it clean?
I'm going to do my very best.
That's probably a no then. I'm going to hit this. I'm just going to hit this play button and just have a look at this. This is a BTCC race which we compete in against each other. So it just gives everybody a chance to have a watch of you as you go around the track. Now, as usual, I've got a few questions lined up just so that we can get to know Hodgy a little bit better. So I'm going to jump straight in with the first one and then ask how long you've actually been playing Gran Turismo.
6-7 years, I think. I bought the game, and within a space of a month, 2 months, I just joined URL straight away. I just got thrown in at the deep end.
Oh, really? You just straight into a league?
I'd never been on GT7 for long until I joined URL.
Fantastic. So literally straight in at the deep end then.
But when I started with Alex, I was very, very green. And our first race was, I think, it's called the League of Champions, but then it was League One.
Yeah.
I have to apologise to the lads because I was shocking. And I mean shocking. But I stuck to it, and here I am today.
Well, to be fair, I think my first race, it was at Goodwood. I remember it very clear because I was up against, I think it was Wadrow and Toten, basically, the League of Champions. And got lapped about 5 times, so
I'll never forget my first race. We was at St. Croix and the great big long straight, and then the right-hander, I nearly took everybody out from the back all the way through the whole grid and just missed Paul Ebden by inches.
It's a baptism of fire, isn't it? Which I think everybody should go through.
I still remember even to now, and that's 6-7 years ago. That's Paul Ebden. He was the one I nearly T-boned.
And why not? And we still try it today. Have you got a favourite track or a favourite car?
Yep, favourite track is Spa.
Oh, who doesn't love Spa? You went there recently, didn't you? You went to actual
we did.
Belgium?
I went and walked the whole track. Fantastic place.
Oh, you walked it? They wouldn't let you drive round it then?
Well, have you seen my driving?
And what about a car? Have you got a favourite car to take round Spa?
I do. I, as much as I hate to admit it, the M6 is a good car.
Yeah.
It is stable. I know it's Alex's favourite, but it is a nice car. But I do like the Porsche as well.
It's an all-rounder, isn't it? The M6. I mean, you're not doing too bad in the Lexus, to be fair.
Yeah, hang on. Let's not forget the Beetle. That's up there with them as well.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, but in fact, I was going to ask you about that now because it's Wednesdays, which is what we're watching at the minute. We're watching the Wednesday League Day. It does seem to be your favourite outings. The Minis, we did the Minis first, then we did the Beetles, which you've already mentioned. Now we're doing the BTCC, which we can see you in the Lexus. That it's the BTC replica, and as I say, you really have got to grips with that Lexus after a bit of a dodgy start, by your own admission. But what is it about Wednesdays that brings out the best in you?
I don't know. I'm normally top 10 on a Sunday, but for some reason, I don't know whether it's the guys we race with, because the guys on a Wednesday are just absolutely brilliant. Hats off to him. It's always been a good league on a Wednesday, and we've done how many now? 12, 16 races.
Yeah.
3 seasons.
Yeah.
Can't fault them. Fantastic bunch of lads.
I think a lot of it, I mean, for me personally, I'm not answering your question for you, but for me personally, I think it's because we are all just about the same level. We've got we've got Wayne G in there, and we've got Derg in there, obviously, but we've got no out and out proper aliens that are disappearing off into the future.
No, I agree.
It keeps it close, doesn't it?
Yeah, you niggles fast.
Niggle, yeah, of course.
Fast.
Yeah.
yourself are quick, but we're all beatable on the day.
Yeah. And you mentioned the Beetle.
Yeah, which I find on a Sunday is very difficult to do.
Yeah,
I
and as I
don't know
say,
why.
you mentioned that Beetle, and what a fantastic season we had in that.
Yeah.
Especially good for me because I won it, but we won't go into that.
In the end, I'm glad the Beatles finished because I was bored of looking at the back of Ross's bumper.
Moving away from GT7 then, Hodgy, have you got any other hobbies? I think I kind of know the answer to this one, but I'm going to ask because there's going to be a lot of people that don't.
Well, there's two, but I don't do the second one anymore. My main hobby is I'm a match fisherman, and I enjoy it so much.
Yeah.
But before I took match fishing, I was a rally car driver.
Really? No, I never knew that.
Yep.
So you're the guy that sits there telling him to turn left and right?
Yep.
Wow. I thought that was just all made up on the day as well. It's just all gibberish.
No, when you get your corner wrong, the driver stabs you with your pencil.
So those rally drivers, they are absolute head cases, and they just turn when you tell them to turn.
They do, yeah. The trust they put in you is unreal.
Wow. Well, I never knew that. What a fantastic thing to do.
Yeah, I did it for 4 years, and the best I ever did was second in class out of 16. That was that was in 2012.
Wow, what a fantastic thing to do. I mean, I'd love to be a passenger in a rally car. Well, I think I'd love to. I don't know whether I'd love it. I'd like to experience it, should I say.
We all think, we get behind the wheel of a car and, we all look at it, I'm fast. No, you're not.
No.
Them boys are fast. Them boys are phenomenal. To have so much grip on mud, gravel, tarmac, with big tree trunks at the side of you.
They are frightening, aren't they?
Amazing people. Yeah.
They are frightening. Well, no, I should never do that because I'll end up killing myself and everybody around me.
But my first time I ever did it, I went to pieces on the first 2 mile, and the driver said to me, "Okay, keep you calm, get back to where your pace notes are, and just read them off like you're reading a book." And so it just happened.
Wow, what a fantastic thing to do. I never knew that.
Absolutely fantastic, yeah.
This is what these interviews are all about, finding out things that we never knew before about fellow drivers. Fantastic, that is. Well, we do know you like a chat. We haven't got all night, but if you could change something in GT7, or for that matter in URL, is there anything you'd change?
One thing, I do wish we had more real weather racing. We don't get enough wet races, which means the lads at the back of the grid, it evens it out more and gives them more of a chance.
Is this in URL or in GT7?
URL itself.
In URL.
Alex knows I love the rain, and I do like it because it evens the field a bit more. You got more of a chance of. Oh, I've gone off there.
Oh, what happened there?
Oh dear.
Just park up there. So don't worry about that.
Dear man. That's just showing now. Come on, man. Yes, that's the only thing I changed with URL. Apart from that, Alex does a grand job. Yeah. And all the support he gets as well. You got to thank them as well.
Yeah, it is phenomenal.
Yourself and the commentators. And Stealth does a fair bit in the background as well. Paul does. I don't know about the new guys, Osman and all them. Dirk, I know they do have such a lot as well.
Dirk does a lot, yeah. Like you say, it's a big team effort, isn't it?
It's got a great bunch, fantastic team.
Going back to the weather, I don't like the rain because I'm absolutely shocking in it. But then again, I suppose more wet weather races, I might actually improve a little bit. I think it was Bailey told me once, if you can drive in the wet, you can drive anywhere. You can do anything. I suppose he's right, really.
I'd like to see, when we do the endurance races, how you go from dry to rain, back to dry, or start off rain and then it dries. Try and make it a bit more realistic.
Yeah, I think the last one we did, it sort of started wet but stayed wet, didn't it? The rain stopped, but the track stayed wet, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yes, I get where you're coming from on that. You've said that you you sort of got onto GT7 and joined URL straight away. Is that something you'd recommend if anybody's listening to this? Is joining a league like URL?
Yeah, I mean, Technate, for instance, he's a great guy. He's always at the back end. He keeps plodding and plodding on, and he'll get there.
Yeah.
And, you know, we all have to start at the bottom. And, you
so
know,
you think you've improved?
Oh, massively. Alex sat me down one day and he said, Hodge, just race for yourself. Don't try and keep up with us lot. It will come in time. And it does.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll keep being told that.
Your worst enemy is yourself.
Yeah. Race yourself, race the track, not everybody around you.
And that may be why I am faster on a Wednesday, because I enjoy racing with everybody. Not that I don't enjoy Sundays, but I don't know, it's very, very strange how I'm always okay on, or better on a Wednesday. I was good in the Minis, I was good in the Beetles.
Yes.
I had a great, fantastic season in the Lexus.
Yeah. I'll say, considering the start you had, I think you were nearly ready to pack it in, weren't you, after the first couple of rounds in the Lexus?
And then I had a chat with Alex, and he told me, you know, you're braking, where to change gear. And it's just completely changed my racing. So again,
you took all the ballast out, put more horsepower in.
Don't want to give him too much. Don't want to give him too much praise, because he won't be able to get his head through the door.
Well, I've run out of questions for you, Hodgy. It has been great talking to you. Is there anything you want to add? Is there anything else you want to have a chat about?
All I like to say is thanks to all the lads on a Wednesday. You know, many a times I've had to host, and it's been the Minis was mine, the Beatles was mine, this one we're doing now is Alex's, but hats off to everybody. Many, many thanks on a Wednesday. Great bunch of guys.
Yeah, we do have a laugh on a Wednesday, don't we? But and you're hosting this week as well, because I'm not here, so everybody better behave. As I'm sure they will. Well, Hodgy, it's been absolutely fantastic talking to you. We've learnt a bit, especially about the rally stuff. I never knew that, so more respect to you for that. It's been an absolute pleasure, and thank you for joining me. We do have some more interviews lined up, so stick around. They will be coming up in the next couple of weeks, and a couple of surprises coming. But for now, I'm going to leave you all to it. And once again, say thank you to Hodgy.
Thank you. Bye-bye.